Okay, welcome to a new Let's Play. This game is called Disco Elysium. I've been hearing about it in certain circles. Cyberpunk, noir, and the art style is also something famous now online. Yeah. Let's see, how do I navigate this? Alright, so my understanding of this game is that you're a detective and there's been a murder? I'm not too sure, but I'm excited to find out. And already this intro screen looks absolutely stunning. Let's check the options real quick. Controls. Volume. Alright. Streamer mode. Replaces certain copyrighted music with alternative tracks for safe streaming. Well, I don't stream, but I will be uploading this to YouTube, so let's get a move on. Select your archetype. Physical, sensitive, thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical. Let's go with thinker. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep down enough, can drown. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient reptilian brain.
Ever. Never, ever.
Okay. I think I'd like to be somebody who converses with my brain.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What kind of accent is this? Some sort of Cockney British. This is great.
Yes, it is.
And what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies
My
hidden in
limbic
your
system.
dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
You said something about ex-wives. But I guess, yeah, no. I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Okay. Allons-y. Never let me go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
This is a little bit more cerebral than I was expecting. But let's visit the ancient Zero Hall.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Chameleon motor carriage.
And who the fuck is Encyclopedia? Oh, we're in the thick of it. Look at them paint smears. Look at our 3D polygonal body. Good thing I'm a lightweight. In real life. Let's investigate some of these points. We're in the room. Ceiling fan. The couch is in shambles. Pants. Oh yes. Flare cut trousers. Hold tab to highlight. Ooh, okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Investigate the broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
These are stat challenges. Visual calculus. Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Oh man. This is gonna be good for me. Say goodbye to my winter. Did I break it? With my own hands.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Then what did this?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Thank you, visual calculus.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Hey, okay, this is where I decide what kind of person I'm gonna be. Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go and get that
Cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
What in the world? What is happening? So many options. Savoir-faire? What does that mean? I know faire as French for something. Je ne sais pas. Grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh, would you look at the UI down here? That is clean. Pull on the light bulb.
Terrible mistake.
Oh,
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
bring it on.
Your eyes burn from the sensitivity. It's not good.
Yup, I too have a sensitive.
The blades come
Sensitive
squeaking to
eyes.
a halt.
Well, let's see. Health. Wow. Disco ass blazer. Let's check my equips. Inventory. Intelligence. Psyche. Physique. Motorics. 1 out of 2. Dude, I'm gonna die. Morale. Inland Empire. Esprit de corps. Electrochemistry. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Oh, what is going on? Oh, and they've got descriptions too. Wow. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this game. Don't mind if I do. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. +1 Corp. +1 Empire. -1 Savoir-faire, but +1 Electrochemistry. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeves. These gold brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. No, we're not gonna take the ball. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling on empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Investigate. The shoe. Green shoe, left foot. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Find your other shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go adventuring into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Oh, what is this? What is this sound? Some sort of crawling stickiness. Right. Intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. Or motorics. And our best stat is encyclopedia. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Before I go outside, I will investigate the bathroom. Oh, we'll mosey on over. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, sweet liquors. White satin shirt. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. +1 conceptualization. -1 suggestion. Wow. I think it's funny that we lost half our health from turning the lights on.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
What does Elon mean?
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Inland Empire? Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
I'm afraid it was never voluntary. Never.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
60%, not bad. Encyclopedia.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Let the mirror be for now. Looks like the bathroom door is locked, and we have faced our subconscious. Anything on the table? Methinks not. Open the door. Into the hallway. Assess. And what's in this corner of the room? Something on the table. Oh, we got some money. Some scratch. 40 cents.
Hello, officer.
Investigate calendar. March 1951.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Classy? Must be Swedish. Miss Orange, disco dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Turn your bloated face away. I turn my bloated face away from her beauty and keep on walking. Come on, open the door. Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe de Le Monde. I mean, Trompe Le Monde. Down the stairs. Low on morale, put points into volition. Oh shit. There's like 15 different stats I gotta manage. Oh boy. I'm way too tired for this. I need to get my shoe. Up the stairs. So far, I'm liking this. Can't believe somebody narrated the whole thing. Can I ask her again?
Officer.
Am I military personnel?
No.
Then why did you call me an
Because you're
officer?
a police officer, sir.
Goddamn right, I'm a policeman.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know?
Okay.
How did you know I was a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Suggestion. Challenging. 8%? Physically? I'm just not that kind of guy. Alright, well I guess all these top ones I think are repeatable and the challenges are whoa. Single use. It cannot be retried. I'm not gonna be physical with her.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Goddamn hippie. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
She
Shut up.
hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Who in their right mind would let me be an
Don't be
officer
so
of
harsh
the
on
law?
yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Who is they?
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
And where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
How about you tell me something else instead?
Yeah?
Tell me, is it 1951 now?
It's 51.
What
The
century?
current century?
And what's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on alright.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
And what was I singing?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Wounded. Interesting accent there. Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Shut up.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you, ma'am. Alright, let's check this side door here. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Oh. Well, we are outside the whirling in whatever. Oh, there's my shoe. Yes. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Oh, to be by the sea. Reunited. Find your other shoe. Done. Map. Day 1. 8:35. 40 cents. To the first floor. By 2 o'clock, everyone's asleep. Oh, we got something here. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh man. Where the lyrics should be. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speaker connected to the radio.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Oh. So, above my head, when interacting with an item or anything, seems I can, speak with, who is this? Some of these. Well, Inland Empire. What do I think of my soul? My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
And what should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find out how the song goes first, though. Maybe a tape of something appropriate would help.
This is weird. Definitely weird. Autosave. Let's go.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
You the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Understood.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Insulindian Isola.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
It was me. What's up there? What is that?
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Water cooler. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Door is bolted. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300? What was that? That's 1 o'clock? Inside you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia. Strike poster. Pennant. Red pennants. Mess hall reserved for Union members. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. We'll go to the front of the room. Real quick. Mosey on over. Let's read this. Summer door closed for the winter. It's winter time. Hello, mister. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud cake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Physical instrument, challenging, 17%. Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Interfacing. Let's steal the ID.
You fumble with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but to no avail. The dangling items refuse to come loose. They just jingle in an ever louder manner. Like fucking sleigh bells. What are you doing? You're gonna get caught.
Half-light.
Stop finger-fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there.
What? No, I wasn't. I'm just checking if the man is feeling
Yeah,
okay.
sure. I don't care. Just don't finger-bang his stuff, okay?
Okay, let's go for it.
There is only one way to awake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up! This is an order. I am the law.
Why the yelling, man?
30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look.
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around.
You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Tell me about Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
And how's that going?
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I'm not sure what you
We're in
mean.
the middle of a strike down at the harbor, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines.
For one, I get you some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Now why are you sleeping here while the others are at work striking? Yeah.
Nate got it. Majorette's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
Now who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Alright then. I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
We are not gonna drink. No, sir.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
And what are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Oh, the idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Oh, you don't say. Ma'am?
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
What is that, Irish?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi. Japanese.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Not Kim. I'm Matthew.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent one.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Are you kidding me? It's very cool, but maybe just a bit too...
No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
My name is Raph.
Yes, well,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intradepartmental
This
joke
is...
or
What
a
is this?
peculiarity he doesn't understand.
This is a slow burn, that's what this is.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Duh. Duh. It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
So it's part Asian, part French. I have a feeling there's somewhere that the badge can be found upstairs.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Who, me? Right then. Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind, 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
And why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oh, you
That's why
slimy
Sylvie went
slug.
away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Never mind,
I
going
don't know
back.
who-
This is
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
And why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him!
the lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
9:15. That's all.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real? 40%, not bad.
One moment you're running like a deer, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both?
Watch out!
Okay, the rolls have been bad. The rolls have been very
Everything
bad.
goes dark.
Back so soon.
This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Oh, okay, I get it. I kind of understand what they're... we're chummy out here. I don't know, that just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the antics of a shambling drunk.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
Oh, it's okay. It's going fine.
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
Oh god, did I just die?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Help. Someone.
Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Fuck. Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Well, I guess that's it. Cop suffers final
Cop
heart
suffers
attack.
final heart
Oh,
attack.
he's
A
getting
detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Okay. Let's see where this takes us. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Well, I guess that ends episode 1. And, what do I have to say about it? We died. Any roll checks that we fail will default into us reverting back to our drunkard state. I can't believe we died. First episode. Next episode, I'll skip the shenanigans. And, yeah, I'll get right on it. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching the first episode of Disco Elysium. We're gonna have fun with this.